Hello once again from Australia, and we are reporting from Perth about a week after the conclusion of the Round Trip, Tyre Recycling and Conveyor Belt Summit presented by Tyre Stewardship Australia and Tyrewise. The summit saw a multitude of technologies and end-use cases presented during the conference as both countries look for solutions to scale up their domestic tyre recycling and use of end-of-life tyre materials. Now, Tyre-Derived materials have been established in construction for a while now, but this was the first time we've come across its use in an isolation foundation system, which could be game-changing in a country prone to earthquakes such as New Zealand. Now, this very project is being undertaken by Laura Banasiak, a senior scientist at PHF Science, in conjunction with the University of Canterbury. We asked Laura to tell us a little bit more.
This is a collaborative project between PHF Science, we're the New Zealand Institute for Public Health and Forensic Science. We're based in New Zealand, so we've been collaborating with the University of Canterbury to develop a eco-rubber seismic resilient isolation foundation system. This system is composed of two separate features. We have a seismic dissipation layer composed of a mixture of granulated tyre rubber and gravel material and a rubberized concrete foundation raft layer. How this is designed is that when an earthquake happens, this foundation system reduces the vibrations that reach a building. It is applicable for low-rise, medium-density housing. After the Canterbury earthquakes, a lot of funding was put towards developing mitigation techniques and improving the seismic resilience of buildings. Most of these mitigation techniques were really only applicable for important buildings such as hospitals, very expensive mitigation techniques such as base isolation. So we wanted to develop a system that is cost effective and can be used in residential housing in New Zealand. So we have determined the optimum mixture of gravel to rubber. So we can utilise 40% rubber and compared to the gravel, and that performs quite favourably. We've also been looking at the potential leaching characteristics of material, and our research has shown that there has been minimal leaching occurring from this material.
As you can see, this project could deliver real benefits for the resilience of residential housing in New Zealand and help it face up to the threats of earthquakes. Laura proceeded to tell us about an upcoming field test for the eco-rubber insulation foundation system.
So we've done the geotechnical investigations and the leaching experiments. We have just applied for funding through Tyrewise to undertake some field studies, and we've been working with Jeremy Wu at WSP to identify some field sites, because this material and mixture of materials is not only useful for housing, it can be also used for embankments, vibration barriers, drainage layers, a number of different applications. So it's not just, and we can also change the amount of rubber that's actually used depending on the application that we want to apply it for. So the next step is we're actually going to be looking at vibration, using the material in vibration barriers. In New Zealand, there's a lot of intersections that have been changed to basically being like a speed hump. So the whole intersection is a speed hump. An issue with this is that it increases the vibrations, and it has been found that some housing surrounding these speed humps have become damaged, and there is potential issue with damage to underground structures. So we're looking at implementing this material to reduce the vibrations to these structures.
Finally, we wanted to know if Laura and PHF Science had looked at commercialisation opportunities for the solution. Here is what Laura had to say.
Obviously, depending on the application, will determine the amount of design that needs to go into developing the product. Not as much design needs to go into using it underneath a building. More design will need to be undertaken when we're implementing it for vibration barriers and embankments. So we're hoping to use this field testing to, focus more on some of the other applications that could be used. So we're taking it out to more people and finding more stakeholders.
Thanks for joining us for episode 4 in TRR's Video Insights from the 2025 Round Trip Tyre and Conveyor Belt Recycling Summit. Episode 5 will be out very shortly as we talk to Cam Edwards from Tyrewise.